What is going on, guys? MrCraftyFTW here. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day so far. Welcome back to another episode of How to Minecraft Factions. Today, guys, we're looking at the offensive side of things, and that's going to be cannoning and raiding, and really damaging the opponent rather than trying to defend yourself. So anyways, last episode we looked at walls and how to generate them. If you guys did miss that, link to it is in the description below, so definitely check that out. But today, guys, like I said, we're looking at the offensive side of things, a more basic cannon, but eventually we're going to get up to 40 stackers, 100 stackers, and 230 stackers, one-shots, things along those lines. So like I said, that's all coming, guys, but today we're looking at a very, very basic cannon, one that is not only used in factions, but you could also use it in just any world and pretty much mess around with your friends just to have a little bit of fun. But anyways, guys, here's what we're looking at, the basic cannon. Very, very simple to make, very resource friendly, but there are a few blocks that need to be placed in certain positions or you will have a rip cannon. But this only does work against dry walls because you're not going to be hybriding at all. But you're definitely shooting TNT, which could damage a wall. So, like I said, you see a dry base, you whip out this cannon, or if you're going from underground or something like that, you could definitely use this cannon and it will work wonders. So, let me shoot it once, and then I'll show you guys how to build it very, very simply. So, how this works is you press the button and you hit the lever, and what will happen is this TNT will push it, and bam, blows a hole in the wall, and you're in. So that works like that. Very, very simple. Cannon's still intact, and let me show you guys really quickly how to build this. So very resource friendly. Like I said, you're gonna need a few dispensers, some blocks, and a slab and a water bucket. So you're gonna start off by taking 3 blocks of your choice, throw them across like that. Same thing on the other side, and then you take 3 dispensers for the back, line them up like that. Dispenser there, and dispenser there, and a block on top of them. And all these blocks, I'm going to explain what they do and the functions of the cannon afterwards. Block there, slab there, and then to finish it off, you could put 1 dispenser there or 2. I'm going to try 2 for this time to show you guys that does pack a bigger punch. Then you're going to take the water and throw it in the back so it flows this way. And then that's pretty much the cannon. You got to add the button there and a lever there. Make sure it's on the top one or it won't power both of them. So once that's all done, we can fill our dispensers with TNT. I'm going to break these up into 8s, that way we don't really need to use too much TNT here. Even though I'm on creative, you don't need as much TNT in the back as you are going to need in the front. So let me just, I think, these are all added up. So now what we can do is just throw the TNT in there. And let me explain to you guys. I'm going to shoot it really quick and I'm going to show you how it all works. So you want to make sure on this side of the cannon when you're shooting, so you hit the button, turn around, hit the lever a few times, and I did shoot a little bit more that time, but that definitely put a bigger hole in the wall as you guys saw there. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. If you want to add a bigger hole, add another dispenser for the scatter or the front. But one thing I did notice right there, since I did add a second dispenser, you need to bring this up 1 more, because if you guys saw, there was a piece of TNT that landed on this block, so you want it to hit off of here and land all on the slab so it shoots all straight. But it really shouldn't blow up the cannon because this TNT is going to be pushing it either way. It's just not going to hit the wall. So if you guys do want to add a second dispenser, just make sure you add this block up 1 higher. So I'm going to show you guys all the basic functions of the cannon. That way you guys can keep this in mind for future cannons that we are making. So pretty much these dispensers in the back act as the power. They are going to be the piece of TNT that shoot this piece of TNT to the wall. So they're not actually the piece of TNT that are blowing up. These 2 pieces of, or these 2 dispensers in the front are going to be the TNT that actually get dispensed. So what you want to do with these is, they're obviously going to be in the front. They're going to be the pieces that are going to be actually shot at the wall. So they come last, and that is why we hit the button before we hit the lever. You hit the lever before you hit the button, you guys will see this cannon go kaboom, and you're going to have to remake it. Not that it's that hard to really make. The slab, you need to make sure there's a slab on wherever the scatter is being shot, or any pieces of TNT that are being shot at the wall, because if it's a block, it will blow up within the cannon and it won't actually shoot. These 2 blocks right here, like I said, they're gonna make sure that the TNT gets aligned straight on this slab and shoots forward. And these 2, you want to make sure you have these 2 blocks up here, because if not, you see this dispenser right here, it will land on top of here, some pieces of TNT, and you can definitely count on your cannon blowing up. So that's gonna be it for the video, guys. Very, very simple. cannon that we're working with here today. But like I said, we're going to be getting a little bit more in depth, and I do know a few very good cannoners. I'm decent, but definitely not a really great cannoner. So I'm going to be bringing a few more people onto the show to show us how to go a little bit more in depth with some of the bigger cannons and some of the functions of them. So anyways, guys, hopefully you guys are enjoying the How To Faction series. If you are, don't forget to leave a like rating and subscribe to the channel if not already. Have an awesome day. I will see you all later. Peace out.